Ram 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 Hare Hare. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण। Hare Krishna devotees. So today is Tuesday. It is 17th of February. It is Govinda Masa, Falguna Masa, and Krishna Paksham, and Amavasya Tithi. So there are no Vaishnavas in the calendar. We shall go into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Maitreya Muni speaking to Vidura, describing about the time calculations. So yesterday and also she was mentioning the clock, how one can measure the time. So using the water pots. Okay, so copper water pot and then golden rod. So the beautiful picture. So that we were seeing yesterday. That one. Okay, so this is the copper pot, which is of the 14 ounces or 6 plus weight. And there is a water vessel, and then which contains also there is water in it. And then once we put the hole into this one, and whenever copper pot is kept on top of this water, and water will slowly flow through this hole and fill it. And then whenever this water flows from the copper pot outside, okay, that time is calculated as one danda or nadika. Which is one danda is approximately in 24 minutes. Okay, likewise, Maitreya Muni speaking to Vidura. So this is Lagunivai Samamnatha Dasha Panchacha Nadikaha Tedve Muhurtaha Praharaha Shadhyamaha Saptavandunam. And two dandas are called, it is one muhurta. One danda is the 24 minutes, and two dandas, that is 48 minutes, equal to that is one muhurta. And in a similar way, 6 or 7 dandas called one prahara, which is of approximately 3 hours. So that is Shadjamaha, Praharaha Shadjamaha Saptavandunam, 6 or 7 approximately. That is of the one prahara. That is prahara is of 3 hours. And then further, he is describing today about how many are also called yamas, prahara or yama. These are all 3 hours in a day. So such kind of 3 hours, there are four in a daytime of the human beings. And similarly, 3 praharas or 3 yamas in the night time as well. And also similarly, that one day and a night, those are of 15 days, the full of day and night. Those are 15 called one paksha. Such kind of pakshas are called Shukla and Krishna paksham. And those are of 15 in a one paksha, 15 days in one paksha. Okay, and then two of those pakshas is called 1 month or one masa. And one masa is kind of a one day for the Pitrus. Shukla Paksham is a daytime for the Pitrus. Krishna Paksham is the night time for the Pitrus. Okay, that is one month of human years equal to one day of the Pitrus. And two of such kind of masas, 2 masas is one Rutu. And and three of those And those months, 6 months is called the ayanam. And then ayanam is the movement of sun from the southern direction to the northern direction. It takes one ayanam or dakshinayanam. Dakshinayanam is moving towards the southern direction is called dakshinayanam. Moving towards the northern direction is called uttarayanam. So there are two ayanas. One ayanam is of the 6 months. Yeah, likewise, Maitreya Muni is speaking. We're in the Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter 11 and verse number 10 and 11. यामाः चत्वारः मज्जानम् अहनीवुभे पक्षः पञ्चदशाहानि शुक्लः कृष्णस्य मानदम् यामाश्चत्वारः चत्वारो Yamaha, the 3 hours of time. Chatvara, 4 of them, and 4. Chatvaraha, Chatvaru. So 4 in a daytime and 4 in a nighttime. Chatvaras, Chatvaru. Machanam Ahni Ube. Machanam of human beings. Ahani is the duration of the day. Ubhe, both the day and the night. Ubhe. Ubhe is describing to the previous subject, that is Ahani. Such kind of them or two of them. Machanam Ahni Ubhe. Yamaha Chatvaru Machanam Ahni Ubhe. And Paksha, this is the fortnight. Panchadasha Ahani, 15 days. Panchadasha Ahani, those are 15 in a one Paksha. Paksha Panchadasha Ahani. Shukla Krishnasya Manada. And there are also measured. Shukla is the white, Krishna is the black. Cha also Manada, they are measured like that. यामाः चत्वारश्चत्वारो मज्जानाम् अह्निबुभे पक्षः पञ्चदशाहानि शुक्लः कृष्णस्य मानधः. So translation. It is calculated that there are 4 praharas, which are also called yamas, in the day and 4 in the night of the human being. Similarly, 15 days and nights are a fortnight. And there are 2 fortnights in white and black in a month. Okay, so this is white and black. White is called Krishna Paksha, black is called Krishna Paksha. Shukla Paksha and Krishna Paksha. Okay, there is no purport for this. And then further, Maitreya Muni is also speaking about those of 2 Pakshas is called 1 month. तयोः समुच्चयो मासः पितॄणां तद् अहर्निशम् द्वौ तौ ऋतुः षडयनं दक्षिणं च उत्तरं दिवि तयोः समुच्चयोः मासः तयोः of 2 of those pakshas samuchchayah, they are aggregate combined together is called masaha, 1 month. 2 pakshas is 1 month. Pitrunam tad aharnisham, and that month is called 1 day of the Pitrus, of the Pitru planets or Pita planets. That month, Aharnisham, day and night. Shukla Paksham is the daytime and Krishna Paksham is the night time. Bhautau Rutuhu Shadayanam. Bhautau, so those 2 of those months, Rutuhu called a season. Bhautau Rutuhu Shadayanam. And then Dakshinam cha Uttaram Devi Dakshinam. So Dakshinam ayanam is the movement of the sun in 6 months. That and then how does that moves like that from Dakshinam Southern cha also Uttaram Northern Devi in the heavens. Okay, in a year this Dakshinayanam we used to call Dakshinayanam Uttarayanam. Okay, and also Uttara and Punyakalam is the whenever one person leaves this material world, he does not come back. Agni Jyotiraha Suklaha Shanmasa Uttarayanam. Okay, so these are the different calculations. Tayoho samuchayo masaha pitrunam tadaharnisham bhautau rutuho shadayanam dakshinam cha uttaram divi. Set translation. The aggregate of 2 fortnights is 1 month, and that period is one complete day and night for the Pita planets. Two of such months comprise one season, and 6 months comprise one complete movement of the sun from south to north. Okay, so that is very beautiful. So this one again, just sharing this one, calculating the time from starting from the atom. Paramanu, Anu, Trasrenu, Truti, Vedha, Lava, Nimesha, Kshana, Kasta, Lagu, and Nadika, Danda, and then Muhurta, and then further Prahara or Yama, which is of nearly 3 hours. And day and night, it is Divasharatri or 23. It is 24 hours, it is a day. Paksha is the 15 days, Masa is 1 month. It contains two of those pakshas here. And then two of those masas, one ritu, and three of those seasons. This is one ayana, or six of those masas is one ayana. And two of those ayanas is called human year. Okay, this is the calculation which I have shared in the WhatsApp as well. Hope devotees are looking into this one. And then further there is a demigod year, and then later on demigod 100 years, their lifespan, which is of 36,000 human years. After that Kali Yugas, and further up to Brahma's 100 years of time. Okay, this one you can see how many atoms. In order to integrate this many number of atoms, okay, that is Brahma's lifespan. That is after the Mahapralaya. Brahma, this universe will be dissoluted. That is, in human calculation, 311 trillion years approximately. Okay, and also this in this Excel spreadsheet, so which I have shared as well. It is given what is atom or paramanu, the material, what is the material manifestations, ultimate particle, which is indivisible or not formed into a body, that is called atom. And what is the atom feature? It exists always as an invisible identity even after the dissolution of all forms. So it cannot be destroyed as well. So here it is a that which cannot be indivisible means it cannot be destroyed. That means it will even after the dissolution of all forms. And it is also Kaivalyam Paramam Mahan. This is also described Kaivalyam Paramam Mahan. Atom applications is to form the bodies. Combination of such atoms, it is material body. And the atomic time is mentioned here. And that space in order to occupy one atom is atomic space. Time measured in terms of covering a certain space of atoms. Standard time is calculated in terms of movement of the sun, and the time covered by the sun is passing over an atom is calculated at atomic time as atomic time. And great time is the which covers the unmanifest aggregate of atoms. That means if we take all the atoms of this manifestation, that is aggregate of atoms. Time which covers all of them is called, it is Mahan Kala, a great time. And then estimation of time, this is also here given. One can estimate time by measuring the movement of atomic combination of bodies. Lord in the form of time, Kalena Abhyakta Murtina. Time is potency of the Almighty Personality of Godhead. Unlimited oneness. This is Kaivalyam Paramamahan. When atoms stay in their own forms without forming different bodies. That is Kaivalyam Paramamahan. And Trasarenu, which can be seen with our eyes whenever And also here about the soul, in the Upanishads, Keshagrasya Bhagasya Satadha. So whenever the tip of the head, it is divided into 10,000 parts, which is called the dimension of the soul, that is said. And also here, atom is also said, which is indivisible here. And also another word is used, Kaivalyam Paramamahan. So and also it is described unlimited oneness. Okay, so here how it can be, but here in the Brahma Samhita, in order to differentiate what is the atom and what is the soul, the Brahma Samhita confirms Andantarastam Paramanu Chayantarastam. The Lord enters into Anda and also Paramanu as well. But atom is the material. So, but here, whenever we calculate and the dimensions, so it is minute and indivisible. Okay, so that Thrasrenus, we can see 6 atoms is one Thrasrenu, they will float in the sky. And then Thruti, it is time calculated for integration of 3 Thrasrenus. And danda calculation, which we have seen that picture, the beautiful picture, that one. And then further information is like some small information about demigods, their demigod years. And Dhruv Maharaj, so 36,000 of human years, which is Dhruv Maharaj ruled over the planet, which is almost equal to the demigod 100 years of lifespan. Okay, so that means the humans, they also lived. Swayambhumanu, he lived for 71 Mahayugas, Manvantaras. He lived more than the ordinary demigods. Okay, this is one Manvantara. Okay, so these are different calculations which are shared in the WhatsApp group as a picture. Maybe I will forward this one as well as an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, later on today. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. So we shall now move on to reciting.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, just interrupt you. What is a great time? Can you explain great time? What does it indicates?
Which one, Prabhuji? Which?
Great time.
Oh, great
On
time. It is Mahan
yeah,
Kalha. So,
sorry.
yes, that
Yeah.
Mahan Kalha is mentioned here. Sakalha Paramo Mahan. It is the time which covers the unmanifest aggregate of atoms is called great atom. So, and here in this purport, this purport is describing here the complete calculation of time of creation, maintenance, and dissolution measured in terms of the circulation of the total planetary systems until the end of creation is known as the supreme kala.
Mm. The combination of all.
Yes.
So it can be manifested part and unmanifested.
So,
Is it?
so initially, how this universe has created. So from the Brahma Jyoti, all the Brahman light, from there, all these atoms will be emanating from there. And then initially there are no combinations. And then the starting from the combination of those atoms, and then the complete universe got manifested and then maintained and diluted, and again it will be split into all the atoms. The time covers all that part is called supreme kala. Is that clear, Prabhuji?
Yeah, the last can you go exactly the last part? Yeah, last part of the sentence. Yeah, because this is the also is considered as a unmanifested some part also. Is it not?
So again, I am just repeating. So take the Brahma Jyoti light, the entire Brahma Jyoti, the effulgence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, from where all these atoms will come out, whenever they have come out, it is all independent. They are not integrated together. Atoms are coming from the Brahma Jyoti. And all these atoms, innumerable atoms, and then they will come together and integrate each other, and then gradually it will form different kinds of bodies, and then with that one, slowly this universe got manifested, living entities manifested, and later on living entities die and emerge, and then that process maintenance is keep going on. At the end, all the planetary systems also formed, and later on, gradually, everything will be dissoluted, and again they will be split into all different paramanus, different atoms, and until that point, from beginning of atoms, later on integration, and then dissolution, complete dissolution. The time it takes to cover from beginning to the end, that is called supreme kala.
Thank you. Thank you. Because before the last line, second last line also, it is rotating actually as an orbit before the last line. Yeah.
Yes,
End of the last line. No, before previous sentence.
this one, Prabhuji.
Yeah, previous. Each planet has its
Each,
particular orbit, or yes.
yes, so each planet has its particular orbit for rotating, in which it moves without deviation, and similarly, the sun has its orbit.
Mm.
And the
Yeah.
complete calculation of the time of creation, maintenance, and dissolution measured in terms of the circulation of the total planetary systems until the end of creation is known as the Supreme Kala.
Kala, Mahakala. Okay. Thank you, Prabhu.
Mahakala. Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji. Okay. That is
And
paramanu.
last also mentioned prahara. Actually, 7.5 danda equals to 1 prahara.
Yes. Shadhyamaha Saptava, 6 or 7 of them. 6 or 7, not exact 6 or not exact 7. 6 or 7. Va, there is a va.
Now, if you count, if you calculate, actually, because 8 prahara is 1 day, is it not?
Yes, it
And
is.
1 danda is 24 minutes. So actually, uh, three, three, 3 hours equals to 1 prahara. So it's a mathematical calculation. Actually, it's counting as a 7.5 danda equals to 1 prahara. And 8 prahara is 1 day.
So, yes, Prabhuji. So here, what it means, 6 or 7, that he is not mentioning exact 6 or exact 7. It is the approximate time here. But here, this calculation is also approximate. And if we just based, if I Prabhupada says one lagu is of 2 minutes, if we take that one and then if I go back here and to calculate uh, one muhurta means it is 48, and then prahara, we cannot take that one 6 or 7 as 3 hours, or three of them is less than uh, 3 hours, so something like that. So it is not exact but approximate,
Okay.
which is nearer.
Okay. Yeah. If it is near about approximately, then okay. Yeah, then correct. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So this Shadhyamaha Saptava, 6 or 7 of those nadikas that does called one yama, or also called prahara, of Drunam of human calculation.
Yeah, that's correct. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. So we shall move to the recitation. So the 10th shloka. Yamaha चत्वारो मज्जानाम् अहनीवुभे पक्षः पञ्चदशहानि शुक्लः कृष्णस्य मानदम्. Can I request all devotees kindly repeat the line by line? यामाश्चत्वारश्चत्वारो
यामाश्चत्वारश्चत्वारो
मज्जानम् अहनीवुभे
मध्याह्नम् अहनीयुगे
पक्षः पञ्चदशाहानि
पक्षः पञ्चदशानानि
शुक्लः कृष्णस्य मानदम्.
शुक्लः कृष्णश्च
यामश्चत्वारश्चत्वारो
यामश्चत्वारश्चत्वारो
मज्जानम् अहनीवुभे
मध्याह्नयुगे
पक्षः पञ्चदशाहानि
पक्षः पञ्चदशानानि
शुक्लः कृष्णस्य मानदम्.
शुक्लः कृष्णश्च मानदः
Okay, again. यामश्चत्वारश्चत्वारो
यामश्चत्वारश्चत्वारो
मज्जानम् अहनीवुभे
मध्याह्नम् अहनीयुगे
पक्षः पञ्चदशाहानि
पक्षः पञ्चदशाहानि
शुक्लः कृष्णस्य मानदम्.
शुक्लः कृष्णश्च मानदः
Very nice. Can I request the devotees kindly take it and to recite? Garinge Mataji, would you like to go first, Mataji?
Okay, Prabhuji. Yamasattvaro martyanamahani uve pachaha panchadasahani suklaha krishnasa anandaha mananda.
Yeah.
Can I try again, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji.
Yamasastvarachataro martyanamahani uve pachaha panchadasahani suklaha krishnasa manada. Hare Krishna.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Ramlala Prabhuji, please.
yama chat chat चत्वारः मर्तनाम और उभे प्रकाश पंचदशानि शुक्ला कृष्ण च मानदा.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Prabhuji. Swarup Prabhuji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yamaschattravaschattvarro martyanam ahani ubehe pakshaha panchadashahani shuklaha krishnasa manada.
Very nice. Thank you, Prabhuji. Asha Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yama satvara satvaro matyanam ahani ube pakshaha panchatasa ahani suklaha krishnasa manada.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Jai Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. Yamashtvarashchatvaro martyanam ahani ubhe pakshaha panchadashahani shuklaha krishnascha manada. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Osha Mataji, please.
यामा चत्वारो मर्त्यानम् अहनीयुगे पक्षः पञ्चदशाहानि शुक्लः कृष्णश्च मानद.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Meena Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. यमाचत्वारो मध्याह्ना अहनी उभे पक्षपञ्चदशाहानि शुक्लकृष्णश्च मानद.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Would you like to read the translation, Mataji, please?
Hare Krishna. It is calculated that here there are 4 praharas, which are also called yamas, in the day and 4 in the night of the human being. Similarly, 15 days and night are fortnight, and there are 2 fortnight, white and black in a month. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Sure. Thank you, Mataji. We shall move to the next shloka. तयोः समुच्चयो मासः पितॄणां तदहर्निशम् द्वौ तौ ऋतुः षडयनं दक्षिणं च उत्तरं दिवि. Can you request all follow again? तयोः समुच्चयो मासः
तयोः
समुचायो
समुच्चयो मासः
पितॄणां तदहर्निशम्
पितॄणां तदहर्निशम्
द्वौ तौ ऋतुः षडयनं
द्वौ तौ ऋतुषडयनं
दक्षिणं च उत्तरं दिवि.
दक्षिणं च उत्तरं दिवि.
तयोः समुच्चयो मासः
तयोः समुच्चयो मासः
पितॄणां तदहर्निशम्
पितॄणां तदहर्निशम्
द्वौ तौ ऋतुः षडयनं
द्वौ तौ ऋतुषडयनं
दक्षिणं च उत्तरं दिवि.
दक्षिणं च उत्तरं दिवि.
Once more. तयोः समुच्चयो मासः
तयोः समुच्चयो मासः
पितॄणां तदहर्निशम्
पितॄणां
Nisham.
तदहर्निशम्
द्वौ तौ ऋतुः षडयनं
द्वौ ऋतुषडयनं
दक्षिणं च उत्तरं दिवि.
दक्षिणम् उत्तरं दिवि.
Very beautiful. Okay, can I request Asha Mataji to recite?
तयोः समुच्चयो मासः स पितॄणां तत् अहर्निशम् तवौ तावृदुः षट् अयनं दक्षिणं सोत्तरं दिवि.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Meena Mataji, please.
तयो समचयो मास पितॄणां तदहर्निशम् दोत्रावुतं सदयनं दक्षिणं च उत्तरं दिवि.
Very nice. Usha Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, did you ask me, Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. तयोः समुच्चयो मासः पितॄणां तदहर्निशम् द्वौ तौ ऋतुः षडयनं दक्षिणं च उत्तरं दिवि.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Jai Mataji, please.
Yes, Hare Krishna. तयोः समुच्चयो मासः पितॄणां तदहर्निशम् द्वौ तौ ऋतुषडयनं दक्षिणं चोत्तरं दिवि. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Gauringi Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. तयोः समुच्चयो मासः पितॄणां तदहर्निशम् दौतावृत्तयो शरयानं दक्षिणं चोत्तरं दिवि.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Ramlala Prabhuji, please.
Taya samutsaya masha pitrinam tad ahornisham dayatab rutachad ayanam dakshinam katurnam divi.
Very nice. Thank you, Mother Prabhuji. Sarup Prabhuji, please.
Vayu samuchayo masaha pitranam tad aharnisam dautau ritu sad ayanam dakshinam chuttaram divi.
Very nice. Thank you, Prabhuji. Would you like to read translation, Prabhuji?
Sure, Prabhu. The aggregate of 2 fortnights is 1 month, and that period is 1 complete day and night for the Pita planets. The 2 of such months comprise 1 season, and 6 months comprise 1 complete movement of the sun from south to north.
Yeah. Okay, there are no purpose. Again, here the integration of the paramanus it combines to form different kinds of bodies. And the human body we get very rare. So the integration of paramanus and combination of this one giving the intelligence to this body as well. The structure, this is very, very rare. Durlabha manava janama satsange. Okay, very rare. Okay, that is from the Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. We shall move to Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. Okay, today letter to Mr. Yukio Waghata, March 16th, 1971, Bombay. Okay. I shall read this letter. It is, my dear Mr. Waghata, please accept my greetings. It is understood that the Back to Godhead department is in debt by $52,000. I am very sorry that this has increased so much. Therefore, I am sending back check number 16-320 for $20,000. So please continue to print Back to Godhead magazine without hesitation. Your money is always safe. Hoping this will make you in good health. Yours sincerely, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, this is giving assurance the settlement with the money. We shall move to next letter. Sarup Prabhuji, would you like to read this letter, Prabhuji, to Bhavananda, 17th March 1971? Sarup Prabhuji, would you like to read this letter?
Sure, Prabhu. Sorry, My dear Bhavananda, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated 20th February 1971 and have also received the enclosed pictures and newspaper cuttings. All of them were so interesting to me. Thank you very much. You are doing so much for my Guru Maharaja. It is still more encouraging that the number of devotees in New York in NY Temple is increasing. I wish that the number of devotees in every temple be more and more increased. I know that there are many young men in your country who are very frustrated, but they have got one good quality. That is renunciation of this worldly attachment. From this platform, they can very easily take to Krishna consciousness. So, our Krishna consciousness movement should be specially directed towards these frustrated persons. Make all our temples full with many devotees, and after being trained up, they should be sent to every town and village in your country so that they will be benefited as well as all others. So far as making speaking engagements is concerned, by all means you may do so, but first of all, I shall let you know definitely when I'm going to New York. Then you can make many engagements in respectable circles. That will enhance the prestige of our society. Yes, let the devotees wait for initiation until I go there, and under your care, let them become more and more strong in Krishna consciousness. I'm looking forward to visiting New York City. New York is favored by me because I started this movement from there, and I wish to see that all the residents of New York Krishna consciously advanced. Please offer my blessings to the others there, hoping this will meet you in good health. Your ever well wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you, Prabhuji. Any takeaway points, Prabhuji?
Sure, Prabhu. Here, Srila Prabhupada is very pleased that Bhavananda Prabhu, has sent him the pictures and newspaper cuttings. And I think this may be something to do with Srila Prabhupada's Guru Maharaj, Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Saraswati Swami Maharaj. So he's very pleased with that. Also, he's referring that devotees is that the number of devotees in the New York temple is increasing. So he's very pleased with that. He has said that one of the things, one of the qualities of the young men in that country, though they are very frustrated, but they are quickly, but they also got into renunciation of the worldly attachment pretty quickly. So I think he's appreciating that, and they think that, and he thinks that because they are renunciating the worldly attachment, they will be moving into getting progress into the Krishna conscious movement um, uh, easily. Um, Also, he is very pleased that the number of devotees are increasing in the temple. I think that is very pleasing, and he would like more and more devotees uh, to be part of the temple. And also, he is saying that these devotees, after they are being trained up, they should be sent to different parts of the of US. I think he's referring to that, so that the others can also benefit from the learnings of these devotees. He's referring to speaking arrangements, and he's saying that speaking arrangements in respectable circles will be good because that will also lift the status of the movement, status of the society, because in respectable circles, I'm sure he would like to do the speaking in every possible circle, but in sometimes you have to do it in the respectable circles also, because then you gain some credibility in those circles. I think then he was referring to Prabhu to the Diksha, this thing, and he was saying that uh, he will be pleased to give Diksha to the devotees when he's there in New York. But such time he was requesting Bhavananda Prabhu to take care of them and to help them to progress, so that when he is there, he will give Diksha to these devotees. I think, and also, of course, he has referred that he has started the movement from the New York City, which we all of us know from the Tompkins Park. And so it's a very special place for him. It's a favorite place for him. And he hopes that all the residents of New York develop in Krishna consciousness. That's all, Prabhu. That's all. These are the takeaways for me from this letter.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Very nice. Any other comments, dear devotees, you wanted to add? Okay, so that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. Okay, so as Prabhupada has started his matchless gifts from where it is placed in New York City. So that is, Prabhupada is always inclined to New York. Okay. Okay, that is from Prabhupada's letter, and from the announcements point of view. Today is a Tuesday preaching practice session at 8 p.m. By Jai Mataji. Okay, we are hoping to hear Mataji in the evening. And then 6:30 p.m. it is Japa session. Okay, that is events perspective, and from with regards to the Lakshmi or fundraise. We have concluded Hebrew cows, 282 pounds. We have sent the payments to them, and 201 pounds to bury place. We have sent the funds to bury place as well. And the Zoom is going to be renewed tomorrow. So I'll be sharing later on, maybe by end of Thursday or Friday, to reflect all these transactions in the bank account, and also these receipts as well. Okay, that's all updates from me. And the devotees, if you have got any updates or you wanted to share anything on Krishna consciousness or any updates,
Hare
kindly.
Krishna Prabhuji. Sorry, you can hear me?
Yes, Mataji, now I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was just trying to say that, this in Prabhupada letter is mentioned the renunciation of the worldly attachment from the platform, they can very easily take Krishna. So can you please explain how that works? Should be especially direct towards the frustrations person.
So here, many people, they do not know what is their engagement. So when there is no engagement, for example, sometimes people, they also say, I'm getting bored. We might be hearing from the children and parents because there is no proper engagement. When that boring is getting increased and increased, and also there is also another time Prabhupada is who are very frustrated, it got good because this is boring because of no engagement. They do not like one thing because they are inappropriate or justice, hypocrisy. One says to do one thing, but he does not follow. In such kind of conflicting informations are exchanged between one person to other person. That is where the frustration comes. But in Krishna consciousness, it is very clear. We follow exact scriptural injunctions. There is no space for mental speculations. And also, because it comes from Guru Parampara, there is no hypocrisy. And Acharya says they follow and then they teach. This is Guru Parampara and full engagement throughout the day. And everything is in perfect alignment in the transcendental knowledge. Because the body is a temporary. Once we go out of this body, uh, we get a new body. Whether new body is going to be spiritual or material, that we can choose. That knowledge is also given. When one understands this one, there will not be any frustration. He will be properly trained to live a happy life. Where the frustration comes means there is hypocritical conversations, and no proper engagement. That is the main cause.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Very nicely explained. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Thank you, Mataji. So as we see, devotees in Krishna consciousness, they're always busy. They don't even find a time for themselves. That is how it needs to be completely packed with all the transcendental and also duty swadharmacharanam secha vidharmacha nivattanam dayavalabdena santosha atmaviccharanachanam, to pack up with all the activities throughout the day. Since waking up in the morning until sleep, one should be completely packed up. There should not be any gap. Okay, that is what Krishna consciousness teaches. Make all activities Krishna consciousness. Okay, thank you, Mataji. Okay, any other updates? Okay, if there are no updates, then we shall conclude and continue with further japa. Okay, Vanchakalpatarubhyascha कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां
पतितानां
पावनेभ्यो
पावन
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
नमः।
अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय,
जय
बाद की जय।
जय।
Hare Krishna conscious everyone.
हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna.